Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dot plots and stem and leaf plots. This is standard 5.9a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 11 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got a set of data here. And we need to find a stem and leaf plot that best represents that. And as you can see here, it looks like each of our keys, it just uses basic place value. The stem is the tens place, and the leaf is the ones place. So rather than just trying to find the answer, I suggest we number our data set here. Let's put them in order. And you notice that we're going to have some one-digit numbers. So we're going to start with 7 and 9. And then we've got, like I'm going to do that next chunk is going to be the tens, right? Let's put them in order. So I've got 11, 12, and 13. 11, 12, 13. And then I've got 17, 18. And then 20, 24, 27. Let's put a 20, 24, 27. So let's just count to make sure I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I've got all my numbers, and then the same key needs to work for both, right? You've got that 2 and then a line of 4 equals 24, which means, right, we need to have our stem and leaf plot almost look something like this. Now, this is kind of an intermediate, right? But we're thinking our stem be something like this, where it's the tens, and then our leaf be something like this, where it's the ones. Now, here's the only difference. When we're building a stem and leaf plot, we don't necessarily repeat stems, right? So I've got a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't need that. The point of a stem and leaf plot is you get to group things. So let's make a better one over here. And we're going to need to make a choice. So I'm going to write stem over here. I'm going to put leaf right here. And what are we doing with this right here? You can't have a leaf without a stem. But I've got some single-digit numbers, and it's asking me to represent them where my stem is going to be in my tens place. So what can I place in the tens place that's not going to change the value? If I put a 1, it's going to turn into a 17. If I put an 8, it's going to turn into an 87. That's not going to work. So what digit is worth nothing? Well, I could have my stem be 0. Now, we don't typically write numbers like 07 or 09. That looks a little bit weird, but it works if we need a stem, because a 0 in the tens place doesn't change the value of whatever's in the ones place. So you list each digit separately. So 0 and then 7 and 9. So we're done with this. Then I've got a 1. Let's get all of these right here. Then you list them separately, even if they repeat. In this case, they don't repeat. But if you had two 11s, you would write a 1 in the leaf twice. So 11, 12, 13, 17, 18. And then we've got 20, 24, 27. So my stem is going to be 2. I've got my 20, 24, trying to line them up, 27. So there's my stem and leaf plot. It's a great way to visually show that, the majority of your numbers are in that middle stem of the teens. So let's see what matches here. So this right here, A, looks kind of backwards. I've got my 07 and 09, but they're flipped. Like that looks like 70 and 90. And everything else works. Like this works and this works, but that doesn't work. And this kind of does what I did over here. It lists them all separately. So that's not going to work either because you don't repeat stems. And then we're just missing a lot of stuff there. You see B matches exactly. So that is our answer.